Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you just rock with me and got my back, meaning got my six. Okay, so I'm not going to take these. I'm not going to take these. I'm going to take this one card that turned over and showed his face because you've been awaiting results, and this is in the process. These are your emotions in the process of you waiting results, and these are your darkest fears. Maybe I will take it. The universe is telling you to just breathe, no matter the situation. Just breathe, okay? This is because, you have to see the stability and why you decided to do things. Does that make sense? Like, you have to see the beauty. You have to see the beauty and why you decided to do things. And so you have to shine in the process. Um, of you meeting your darkest fears and awaiting the results of you walking away. So, of course, I have to take these. This is all unsure energy. This is all unsure energy. Maybe this is not because it's almost there, which is finding balance. Yeah, you got to find balance in a situation. But all of this is unsure energy. This is pretty much my whole deck, right? All of this is unsure energy. Is this in the upright? Is this upright and this all unsure? Let's take it how it is. Dedicated effort. You made the dedicated effort to master to master everything that you wanted, which is the devil energy. To understand why, when it comes to this situation, why this is like this the yeah, it's the devil energy. You opened up. You opened up, and there you reached a plateau, and now you're hoping that it'll come together with some type of movement, chariot energy, right? You're hoping that everything will come together with some type of movement. Yeah, by you finding balance. Does that make sense? And so in the same process, let's start from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here, right? Started from the bottom, now we're here. I just feel like you have to see exactly why your efforts were made, a dedicated effort, why you made the dedicated effort to get through this, to try to find balance. And it comes out with the choosing your battle, the 7 of Wands energy. Choosing your battles. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You were choosing your battles because, it's like you want a victory, hope, and being defensive, but at the same time, you're giving up. You were giving up. There's competition, and there's a threat. So let's start it from here. Let's put it there. And then it comes from, yeah, you had to embrace things. You had to embrace things with the world energy, and come to a completion of why you've done things, why you arrived, and why you feel like, yeah, your third eye chakra is being blocked. So the world energy in the upright, just to let you know, is arriving or come some type of completion, but in the reverse is emptiness, and there's a lack of closure being here. The third eye chakra is blocked. Your ability to communicate, right? Your ability to communicate, to understand, and to have a better perception of why you decided to nurture this situation. Sorry, this is the Empress energy, seeing the beauty. The Empress in the reverse is impatience, overwhelmed, and selfishness. Why did you try to see the beauty in a person who is very impatient, who makes you feel overwhelmed and believe and succeed? You believed that you could do this. With you moving forward. The 6 of Wands energy. You believed that you could do this. You believed that you would be successful. You would receive good news. But in the reverse, the 6 of Wands is delayed punishment and excess pride. And so when it comes to how you feel, you went with the flow. You went with the flow. This is the wheel of fortune, the ebb and flow of life, right? You went with the flow, but the wheel of fortune in the reverse, it's only brought you negative phases, bad luck, and a lack of closure, or yeah, a lack of closure or control of the situation. The 6 of Cups energy is simply love, but was there love there? Independence is in the reverse, the leaving and moving forward. So was there love there when it came to the romance, love, and nostalgia? And so also the new vitality. The Ace of Wands energy is courage, desire, and positive energy, but in the reverse is missed opportunities, miscommunication, and delay. And so also with the Three of Cups energy, it's sharing the love, right? But the Three of Cups energy is finding happiness and being grateful. But in the reverse is feeling distance, gossip, and overindulging. You feel like you're overindulging in the situation. And the Two of the Magician energy is telling you to just listen. This is the Magician energy is telling you to listen because there's some type of manipulation and narcissistic energy and dark powers that come. So it's telling you to follow your heart, like to listen to the energy that comes and flows through this. And the universe is also saying to reach out to the people, which is the Three of Swords energy, to reach out when it comes to finding a way out, seeking liberation when it comes to the heartbreak that's been happening. And so the Three of Swords energy in the reverse is insult, fraud, and a painful experience. So the universe is telling you to listen with the magician energy. And the Seven of Cups lets you know that you have options any way it goes. And you got to find balance in those options. This is you daydreaming and making decisions. But the Seven of Cups energy in the reverse also comes with disappointment, deception, and false expectations. And then we have the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is blocked because at this point, you're not able to communicate or to express yourself or even to trust, right? And so, with that being said, the universe is telling you to take the lead. Taking the lead with the Three of Wands energy is finding gratitude and happiness in the reason in the situation and moving forward, right? To take the lead. And then we have the Eight of Cups energy. Excuse me, not the Eight of Cups. Sorry, the Eight of Swords energy. And the Eight of Swords energy is just letting you know that um, when it comes to um, what am I saying to you? Oh, sorry. The Eight of Swords energy is like when it comes to you overthinking and feeling helpless and hopeless when it comes to this moving forward and you coming together. You got to realize why, You have to realize why you got to this point. Does that make sense? And so, with that being said, sorry, with that being said, you had to stop overthinking the situation. And so, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, it's letting you know that there is a lack of space or hidden inhibitions or hidden types of energy when it comes to what you've observed. Um, and that is why you decide to to understand the hangman energy being in the reverse. You're at a standstill and you sacrifice too much, and there's a lack of control here. And then we have the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is blocked. You're not able to love, to forgive, and to be harmonious in regards to the situation. And so the only thing you can do is when it comes to the Four of Wands energy is find peace, happiness, and harmonious energy because there's delays, there's debauchery when it comes to this situation. And you have to seek the truth. The Seven of Swords energy is in the upright. The Seven of Swords is insecurities. And the reverse is the truth is that there's some type of malicious energy that makes you feel like there's some type of hatred and you have to rethink these situations, right? And then the card number 18, which is actually the moon energy, is like you have to confront the mysteries, the dark energies, and the forbidden because of your fears and your insecurities. You have to confront it and you have to move forward. And then you, with the card number 9, you have to go into hermit mode. And that's find out who you really are, seek justice. So the hermit is wisdom, independence, and awareness. But in the reverse, it is isolation and resigning and distancing yourself from the situation in order to strengthen your bonds, right? So the sorry, the my throat chakra is blocked. Okay, there you have it. So when it comes to this energy of you understanding that you need to strengthen your bonds with yourself. You have to trust in how you do things. You have to have clarity in why you're doing things. And you have to have the courage in order to do the things, to walk through the things that you don't know. It deals with your solar plex chakra. And your solar plex chakra is your optimism, clarity, and personal power. You have to take your personal power back. You have to have clarity on why this is causing you sadness, which is the Three of Swords energy. And the Three of Swords energy is sadness and isolation. That is, you finding a way out with the Three of Swords. And so, therefore, when it comes to this situation, you have to understand that the success and the growth comes when you actually start to set boundaries. The Eight of Wands energy, make movements, travel, and communicate. You have to grow by you making a move and moving forward and traveling and healing yourself. You have to heal yourself from the situation, and that is the hardest part when it comes to what you need to do. But this is the star energy. No matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. And then also the the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles energy is a well-deserved reward. So I said this was the Three of Swords, but the reach out card is the Three of Pentacles, which is the teamwork, finding a team and seeing good results. And this is the Nine of Pentacles, which after 9 years, you get the well-deserved rewards. But in the process of it needing clarification, you were hesitant, and the materialistic energy, the financial insecurities, and the overspending made you be hesitant on how you were going to get to this point and be able to strengthen your bonds. But you're refusing to see the Two of Swords energy because you didn't trust. You didn't trust in this situation. And this is the Ace of Pentacles, the strengthening your bonds. The Ace of Pentacles, you didn't trust. The Four of Pentacles energy is securing and limiting the way you do things, but you refuse to see, you refuse to trust. This is like the hack of Magneto, where he only let himself in. Nobody else could come in and read his thoughts and help him feel a certain way. So you had to detach from this energy, the death energy, right? You had to detach from this energy and say, you know what? And I'm sorry, this is not the death energy. This is you understanding that you have to let go of the things that no longer serve you, you know? And so this is justice. This is you seeking justice when it comes to everything that you've been through. You're seeking justice, the consequences of your actions. And the universe is letting you know to just breathe through this situation. Even though it seems like there's nothing that you can do, it's time for you to just breathe and face your darkest fears, but await the results of either you coming together or you finding people and finding balance within yourself. So the dedicated effort came with you mastering the things that you needed to master. It came with you actually stepping out on faith and saying, you know what, this is a devil energy. I have the ability to control my heart, or let somebody trap it. But you have to secure the way you do things in order for you to get to this point. Does that make sense? And so that's how I see it. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Zodiac Intuit 108 deck, just to see what other energies come out that falls on the floor. Hold on. Animkari. I don't know what that means. Unconditional love. Animkara. Animkara. Unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, constant, affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, and infinite love. You had to have Anam Kara, whatever that is, unconditional love and appreciation for what this person taught you. And that's why the universe is telling you to just breathe. So in autumn, the full moon, the queen, within 6 to 9 months, this is dealing with um yeah, autumn. It's telling you that maybe something will change. Maybe something will happen in the process of this. The opportunities, the person will get to the point and you will start to receive, and face your by you facing your darkest fears, you'll start to see results. Spilled milk, because right now it's regret. It's accidents happens. It says don't sweat the small stuff, mistakes, leaving it in the past. It's over, cannot be changed, disappointed, clean up time. Let it go, and minor problems. You have to let go of it in order for things to even come together, and that is what you have to do. That means letting go and have a declaration. Yeah. Defiance, reclaiming power. Exactly. Reclaiming power, sovereignty, contract, resolve, expressing truth. Yep, exactly. Throat chakras being blocked. Manifesto, self rule, liberty or death. It says rules of the game, protesting, challenging the status quo. And so that is what you had to do in order to move forward and face your darkest fear. You had to have a declaration with yourself. And now here it is, rainbow, wishes granted, serendipity, blessings, patience pays off. Exactly. Patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. So you're moving on and facing your darkest fears, and the universe telling you to just breathe is going to bring you everything that you want: pride, recognition, uh, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard, and timeless. So this is bringing you everything you wanted, but you had to face your darkest fears in order for you to get some type of excitement. Dynamite showed, and then I seen excitement here, excitement about your life. And so that's how I see it now, of course, because we are about our money. We're about us moving forward and not being dependent on anyone, right? Not being dependent on anyone. We're going to pull from the money deck, and then we're going to pull from the what is it called? The life purpose deck to see what it is that you need to do. But first, let's pull from the money deck. I feel like this is a really good read because Anam Cara, which I need to look it up, and normally I would, but I feel like we got what we wanted out of that card: the unconditional love, the romance, the soulmates, an uncommon bond, somebody devoted always, tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends. So you got to be friends before you're anything, and appreciate. You got to appreciate each other. You know, even appreciate the unchanging factor of this person, place, thing, or situation, the infinite love, because that is, the patient love that you have to experience. Office. It says, think of a greater good that oneself, think of a greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. Again, you can't worry about one person and how somebody feels about you or just yourself. And it seems like that's what this energy is that this person could have been one sided, and you had to learn to shine without them and set a declaration and go after your fears, right? Consider careers in administrative or management roles. Manage your time better or delegate tasks to be more productive. Again, remember I said to reach out? That reach out card that I thought was the Three of Swords is actually the Three of Pentacles, which is finding people who complete you and not deplete you, which is completion, teamwork, and seeing good results. Be a sport. You are being asked to have more fun or focus on being a team player. You could be greater at any sports career or in a field of health and fitness. Improve your finances by considering working as a team and or doing collaborations. So that is what you did. You decided to find the people who complete you and not deplete you. Breathe in and to move forward. The explorer is here. Yeah, you had to move forward. It says, keep trying there. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You're learning from this situation. So again, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person taught you a lesson, taught you how to find balance and be strong within yourself, to understand the difference between spilled milk and actually having a declaration and to go after your fears. You felt like it was spilled milk here and it was starting to stink, right? And so the dedicated effort you had to master, you had to take a dedicated effort and master, which is the Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself. Oh, now I get it. You had to work on yourself and face your biggest fears and open up, which is conserve and limit the way you do things and why you did it. And in autumn, maybe you'll see something different. And it comes with entertainer. Put yourself out there and bring out the best in you so you can get noticed. You could be drawn to careers in theater, dance, music, or any type of entertainment. Is there a talent you could turn into money? Time to think outside of the box. And now I love this deck, and let me tell you why. Because I have always been like a creative income specialist. And I've always helped businesses create different types of income. And I always see the potential in people and see where their strengths and their weaknesses are and see the things that they need to work on and things that they can help people with. And so I like this deck because of the fact that it's letting you know that there's more options than just being an entertainer. You can entertain people by just expressing yourself. That's why I think TikTok is so great, even though it was a little shady in the process of the company behind it, the structure of it. But again, people are learning to accept and embrace their creativity and their quirkiness, and older people, younger. It's a app for everyone. It's not based on, and it is based on being messy sometimes, and that's where I kind of steer away from all the other things, because I try to not go on opinion based things, because you can't tell me your opinion and expect for me to go for it, or to bond with you. I can not, and I say that respectfully, because telling you what I see on the cards, and based on emotions and feelings of the cards that come out. But I'm not trying to be negative in the process of that. And so I like TikTok, because if I want to pull a topic and I want to listen to the topic, I can. If I want to watch a tarot read, or if I want to see somebody dancing, or if I want to listen to some type of music skit or something like that, or see older people just enjoying living their life and giving, their opinions respectfully, right? Then I can go there. And so it's about exploring who you are. And it goes here with my sign. Life, here it is. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. If you're steady creating the things that you want to create when it comes to this thing called life, then you're always going to be happy. But you got to find balance and not listen to one opinion when it comes to just because you two are different. Don't have regrets on the past. Move forward from the past. Does that make sense? Because the past cannot be changed. Leave it in the past. It cannot be changed. It cannot be changed. And so you got to leave it in the past. You got to understand the disappointment. It cannot be changed. Only thing you can do is let it go and fix things, and understand that, the regret keeps you stagnant. The resentment keeps you stagnant. So it's stagnant, and it's about you, understanding and being, set a decoration, recognizing your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you are working on now will win you the respect of others. You could learn a leadership position, or get the recognition you deserve. And that's about growth, growth. Expect good news, and money matters. A raise or a new job offer. Money will soon start flowing to your business. Promising opportunities await. So that's what you planted the seed for, is these promising opportunities. And so if you get to that point to where you start to feel stagnant, make a declaration to yourself. Remember, the declaration is all about you, right? It's and you plant the seed about what you want, not how somebody else feels, but what you want. And stop living in the regret. Defiance, reclaiming your power. That's you reclaiming your power on what it is that you want. Sovereignty, contracts, resolves, expressing truth, manifesto, self rule, liberty or death, rules of the game, protesting, challenging the status quo. You are what they're going to do is start setting boundaries in order to move forward, if that makes sense. You're going to start setting boundaries in order for you to move forward. And that is you taking pride and recognizing your strengths and going after your darkest fears. And also realizing that your wishes are being granted. And it says that coming together and just breathe, your wishes are being granted. So I think, let me pull from, I said I was going to pull from here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Life Purpose deck. But I feel like this is a really good read. You face your darkest fears, and now it's time for you to move forward. Does that make sense? And so, this is from, I can't think of her name. Why can't I think of her name? Doreen Virtue, sorry. Okay, so all those cards come out. Trust. Listen, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Again, trust your dreams and feelings. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, and let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. That's it. You walked away. That doesn't mean that it's walking away for good. It's resolving what it is. You're learning to take your power back. The next one says body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So this could be for one person. The next one says oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So maybe, and these are oracle cards right here. And, these are tarot, these are oracle, and these are oracle. So tarot has definitions to them. And this is why I try to pull oracles to give you a variety of them and not just say based upon tarot, because everybody is shunned about tarots. A lot of people are, respectfully, and I understand, but the oracles give you a different light of the reading. And if it feels with you, it resonates with you, then take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And that is the point of tarot. You take what resonates, but you can't oversaturate yourself with all these different reads and expect to get an outcome on it, because one person is saying they love you, one person is saying they don't, one person is saying they'll come back. But just take the emotions that you want to hear out of the read, write it down, and move forward, right? Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. So you could have a teaching career. School. And the answers you are seeking involves going to school. And I knew that. And that's the reason why I decided to further my career, because I knew that all this stuff will come together with me if I just had that one little piece and actually finish something. Finish something that I start. Does that make sense? And so not just the ongoing business. So that's why I went ahead and pulled from those, and I pulled from oracles just so that you can get a better understanding on why they're here and what they're for. So the crystal oracles help you with your chakras, learning and knowing your chakras. Because I used to hear people say about chakras all day, and I'm like, what the hell is a chakra? I realize now what it is, and I understand, and that's why I explain to you every time. We have the clear quartz, which is somewhere here. I have the clear quartz somewhere, and I don't see it here or around here. Oh, here we go. This is a clear quartz. It says it deals with all the chakras. Again, you have to focus on all of your chakras. Amplifies, enhances, and heals. This deals with all of your chakras. Amplifies, enhances, and heals. So maybe you want to think about a clear quartz a crystal, but you don't have to. You're just going to say the affirmation, understand what the clear quartz focuses on, which is all of the chakras, right? Let me tell you what the chakras are. The crown chakra is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. So whoever is hearing this, maybe you need to focus on all of these, your belief systems, right? The third eye chakra, your ability to communicate, right? It's your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. I said the communication like I'm looking at the throat chakras. Anyway, so your third eye chakra is your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. You have to be able to I didn't even see these. Did you guys see those? Okay, there you have it. You have to be able to understand what it is and why, and have your own perception, not somebody else's, on how somebody else feels about what they think that you should get from this situationship, right? Any relationship, situationship, you cannot go off of how somebody else feels. You have to trust in your feelings and in your dreams to guide you on your career path or on any path. Trust in yourself. Whether you trust in a person, you want to come together with a person, don't let anybody tell you. Your declaration is to take your self-power back. Yeah, and that's a part of the chakra that we're going to discuss. Your ability to communicate, your throat chakra. You have to take your power back by communicating and expressing and trusting in what you communicate and express on your feelings, how you feel on the inside. And sometimes you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others through oracles. And I know that I have the power to be able to do that with what I see. That doesn't mean I take it for granted. That means that if I see something, I'll say it. And if it hurts your feelings respectfully, that's something that you might need to work on. Does that make sense? And so your heart chakra is your ability to love and to forgive, to understand that this person, it's always going to be unconditional love there. You're always going to understand that this might be your soulmate and that you had an uncommon bond and that you were devoted and always tender and timeless and constant and affectionate with this person. But sometimes that means that you might be just best friends. But you have to appreciate that. The unchanging, you have to appreciate it. And that's infinite love, right? I'm put it up there so you can see. And that goes to my sign. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13. We have the power to master, which is the devil type energy, right? We have the power to master that energy. We have to understand why the temptation, the seduction, and the materialistic energies attract us so much. And it becomes spoiled milk to us because we live in regrets. We understand that there's mistakes, and when we start to not sweat the small stuff, the milk starts not to stink, And so we have to clean it up, the minor problems. We understand that the past can't be changed. And so, again, that is learning the heart chakra. You have to be understanding what love is. Impatient love is like hard, but that comes with learning how to forgive and understand what forgiveness is, right? Your solar plex chakra is your optimism, your clarity, and your personal power. The declaration is that you're going to be able to see and be optimistic. You're going to be able to have clarity on the situation, but you're going to never ever let somebody take your personal power away from you again. And that's how you're going to learn to shine. And that's dealing with your darkest fears, right? That's dealing with your darkest fears. The sacral chakra is your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. Your emotions can become ego based, and the intimacy can if it's no intimacy there, then you're trying to figure out what is there. And that's why sometimes it might be that you're best friends and not lovers, and it's better to be lovers. I mean, best friends than to be best friends and to be anything, because this love situation they're not ready for that situation that you're ready for, And so the confidence, you have to be confident in every situation that you put yourself in, or you got to walk away. You got to let it go, or you got to let it go. And so you got to trust in why you're deciding to make these decisions, right? Of coming together or not, but these are the things that you are learning over this time, right? So the root chakra is your ability to survive, to be stable and to ground yourself. That's why I always pull from the money chakras, to be able to see that you have to trust in yourself and trust in why you're deciding to do things, and don't get stagnant in any position, any situationship, or anything. And it took time for me to understand that and to learn that, and to not let things bother me. So again, your root chakra is your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself no matter how much spoiled milk you run into. No matter if it's unconditional love, no matter if it's a best friend situation. But the thing is, the declaration that you have to have to yourself is to be able to trust in every situation, because of the fact that if you don't, you will be bothered by everything, and then ego will start to come out, right? So it says, I am radiant, being filled with all frequency of light. So as long as nobody can take, and you find balance in every situation, I am radiant. I'm a radiant being filled with all frequencies of light. As long as you know that, then nobody can stop you. The mahogany obsidian deals with your root and sacral chakra. Rewind it back. I already dealt with the chakras just a second ago. This is your strengthening, your grounding, and your protection. This says, I am powerful and protected. Always remember that. I am powerful and protected. And a lot of people don't understand the ability of a Cancer to rise from the ashes like a phoenix, because they don't realize the power that we have when it comes to our unconditional love that we give. But it's not until we keep sitting in that spoiled milk and not realizing the lessons that the milk has taught us and why it's starting to stink, what we have to do to move forward, right? Watermelon tourmaline is dealt with your heart chakra. Release, love, and joy. It says, I approach the world with love and joy. And a Cancer that is loving and harmonious within themselves will be able to approach the world like that. It's not until they find the spilt milk and this thing called love is when they start to doubt and things like that. The galena, that looks like the other crystal. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, it's the root chakra, detoxifying, grounding, and center. The galena. It says, I am unlimited. I am unlimited. Unlimited. I am unlimited. I can't say it. Anyway, the Larimar, it deals with your throat, third eye, and crown chakra. Again, back to what I said in regards to the throat, third eye, and crown chakra. This nurtures, releases, and soothes. So as long as your chakras are balanced, you will be soothed in every situation, and you will shine in every situation and understand every situation. I am calm and I embrace change. You're not letting your ego get the best of you. You're not feeling disrespected behind somebody doing certain things. Does that make sense? And so now we're going to go ahead and let this old energy go, the spilled milk. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.